right, this is the 1988 annual meeting. We'll make this very brief.
You might.
Hey, let's be quiet, please.
Sergeant Arms.
Yeah, where's he at?
First thing we'll do is the treasurer's report.
Okay, last year made a net gain of $735.81.
All right.
Very good. That's it. Anybody wants to see it, it's right here. Yeah, you guys ought to drink heavily more often than anything. I mean, hey, we want to get us meeting over.
All right, very quickly, the only thing I want to report is that we've had a number of things going this year that have been new to the league, and we're going to try and keep them in place. I thought softball went reasonably well, and both on the invitational tournament side of it and on the regular season side of it, even though my team lost in the final, but that's okay. We reinstituted fall softball, which by all accounts was very, very popular. We're trying to add again. Yeah, we got $7 on that. The other thing that's important is we're going to try and make this 3-on-3 tournament an annual event. Maybe kick it up a week or two. Okay. Last year in early October we had a 3-on-3 tournament, basketball, outdoor, and the weather prevented us from completing it outdoors, but it was very popular. Everybody had a good time. We're going to try and do that every year.
And just to kind of elaborate on it, with our donations last year, I think what was the donation we made to the school?
$250.
We donated $250 to Children's Hospital last year as our charitable event for the year. And what we're going to do with this 3-on-3 basketball tournament, I know a lot of guys have been in retirement, Stein refuses to not shoot the ball. That's going to be our annual charity event. All money we make from this 3-on-3 tournament, and we can enhance it by selling beer and hot dogs, whatever. It's all going to charity from the men's league. So that's why we want to get support. Even if you don't play ball, if you come out and buy a couple beers or hot dogs, all the money we make from there is going to go to charity. So that's going to be promoted very heavily, and we want to get that participation.
All right, the basketball went fairly well, even though my team lost in the final. We had a lot of, listen up, we had a lot of new guys in the league, and I think the under 30 league is getting younger, and I think that's beneficial. B, do you mind?
Oh, get my back in, man. Especially your brother, I mean, disregard it.
So I thought basketball went very well, including the tournament. This year we also had a sort of Christmas party down at the bottom line, which was extremely popular because we had a number of people from the older league and the younger league commingling down there, and it was a lot of fun. I think we're going to try and publicize it a little better, and it'll work out a lot better than even, I think we made a couple $100 on it, so it was good. The newsletter came out 5 times. That's going to be an onerous task because that takes a lot of work by a lot of people, and we need a lot of volunteers for that. So when you signed up in the past for various events, we hope that you'll continue to take that pledge seriously, and if you sign up for working the video or the field crew or any of those things, that you really take that seriously so that we can have enough people to get the logistics of the newsletter and all of that taken care of. We again don't have the kind of support or attendance that we should have at this meeting and at the awards ceremony. And there's been some talk about shifting the awards until the fall. Who's ever on the next Board of Commissioners want to take that up. The only other thing is that we're trying to get new lights down at the field. Jim Hurl, at the county councilman, is working with the town council to accomplish that. not this year, we will certainly have them next year. We probably will not have to pay any, in fact, if they come through the Park and Planning Commission, we will have to pay nothing for them, and that will improve the field and the park.
Where will they go?
They go on the existing pole. We've had a computerized, a contractor come in and run it through a computer and see how many lamps you need and all that.
Same style as the gazelle field.
Right. Metal halide, whatever the newer style.
Takes less light.
Yeah, they're much less expensive to operate.
Bulletproof?
Well, they do have a fairly thick plastic
Guard
shield
shield.
on it. So, two things that we're gonna try and do this year. One we're gonna talk about, one we're definitely gonna do. The ball and softball is gonna be back to what it was 2 years ago. So for the coaches out there to have something in their mind that we're gonna use the same ball as we did last year, and that may affect the way you draft, but cautions against it.
What's the ball 2 years ago? Is it the Super Bowl?
No, it's not a Super Bowl, it's like a Dudley White stick.
I hope we don't get anything too lively. We do have married men with dependents in this
No,
now.
it's just like it was 2 years ago.
But it's more lively than the one we used last year, right?
I want the 11-inch.
Yeah, we do it without gloves. The last thing is I'd like to thank Ed, Jimmy, Kenny, and Rick for serving as commissioners this year. They've done an excellent job. You ought to commend them when you see them tonight. They all did a great job. Okay, old business. Does anybody have any old business?
Like old business?
Forgotten.
Real.
Extremely old.
That's new business for me.
Yeah.
I'm making some money on this shit.
All right, hearing no old business, is there any new business?
Yeah, last night.
Hey, Tommy, I'd like to ask, pertaining to softball and the draft tonight, the disqualified list, the addition of Reed back into the qualified list.
Right. He's in.
Okay, what's the circumstances surrounding why he was disqualified? And I know there's a numbers problem as far as getting total number of people to fill the league out. So, but both sides of it, why was he disqualified and why is he requalified?
Sure.
Okay. Reed came to the meeting. Well, first of all, the reason he was disqualified was because he missed more than half the games. We put that rule in just basically to assure that if a player is serious about it, he's got to come to the games. The one thing we didn't want were people that were good players that were drafted fairly high and then decide halfway through the season they didn't feel like coming or they had better things to do, which would really destroy the balance of the league. If a team picks a guy first, second, third, whatever, and he doesn't show up, it really distorts the balance of the league. And one of the things we're really looking for is to try and get everybody somewhere close to 500. And so Reed appealed. Clearly he had participated, I think, in 2.5 games, or actually 3 games, I guess his name is in the book. And we did disqualify him on that grounds. And then he did appeal, and a couple of factors, I think, were the overriding things that made us come up with the decision we did. Number one is he did tell David Berry before the season started that he was somewhat injured. He did come to the 2 preseason games and batted far down in the lineup each time at his suggestion to David, and David verified all of this.
We got the scorebook.
Yeah, we got the scorebook. And in the first game that he did play in, he batted once and he was hitting like 14th. He hit and he injured himself somewhere in his trip around the bases or whatever, and didn't bat the rest of the game, and then missed like 7 straight games because of that. Not only that, the mitigating factors were, the team he was on was a good team and a championship team, so it clearly wasn't a disagreement with the coach or the fact that, he didn't enjoy playing for that team or whatever. And Reed, I sincerely believe that while he didn't go to a doctor for the condition necessarily, he just felt he couldn't play, couldn't contribute anything to the team. And so we just decided that under those circumstances that we would allow him back in.
And he did ask for a meeting with the commissioners to appeal that decision. Why? Because if you remember when the Men's League newsletter went out, there was an announcement that the guys that weren't allowed to play. and he made the effort to come to us and say, hey, I want to talk about this in the field. So that's why we also thought, you know, if he made the effort to get out there, and he came in, he supported
The reason I'm bringing it up is, I was just wondering if you guys think that maybe you're opening a can of worms as far as eligibility for the playoffs and other people down the line. I mean, myself, if I miss a couple games or you deem me not eligible for the playoffs, all of a sudden I appeal on this landmark decision.
Well, I think one thing with it too is that after that meeting we had agreed, because we said, I think we agreed with the commissioners here, that there's got to be weekly contact between either the softball commissioner or the coaches. If some guy's not making it, you know, you as a coach have to say, hey, you know, Emmett didn't make it, he was hurt this week, and Reed didn't make it back. And, you know, kind of keep track of it that way. So it doesn't come at the end of the season and go like, hey, this guy missed 6 games, oh, he was hurt, but we didn't hear a word like all season. That way, as long as we have something like a weekly contact,
Yeah.
there should
I
be.
just, you know, hate to see the league open up to the petty bullshit
I know.
of eligibility for, say, playoffs
Well,
next year or whatever the case may be.
Well, the whole thing is that that rule's been in effect for, I think this is the 3rd year for softball and 2 years, 1 or 2 years for basketball. The only exception we've ever remembered has been for injury. If you got a job in Timbuktu and had to go out of town for a month because your job called you to go away and that only allows you to make 4 games, you would be disqualified from the playoffs and you could sign up next year. And it puts the burden on the player to demonstrate to the commissioners through the appeal process to show them that, you know, indeed there was some exception by way of an injury.
Okay,
And one of the things that we took into consideration was, here's a guy that's appealing to us, and he's coming in and saying to the 5 of us, hey guys, my back was hurt. Now, you know, Reed's sort of a controversial guy, but if the way we like to think of it, if a member of the men's league says something, you ought to be taken at his word. And we're all honorable people here, and that was a strong factor in favor of us allowing him to be exempted. There was a problem in the sense that he didn't communicate it readily enough to David, his coach, and David maybe didn't inquire frequently enough. I don't know, but that problem hopefully will be solved.
okay, this is the first time that the situation has ever gone to appeal.
That's right, yes, that's right.
I would also like to state that, if I could, I think there's a big difference between bringing a guy in for the playoffs, where there would be a rationale for the captain of the team or somebody else to I don't want to say distort the facts or something, but to bring the guy back for playoffs, that's one thing. This is an entirely different situation. Really, the only thing that was issued was, could Reed play this year? I mean, David wasn't anticipating protecting him or anything else, and I feel in that case, I would feel a little bit differently if a guy, even if he was injured for 4 or 5 weeks, unless we were really certain about it, to bring him back for the playoffs. I think that would be an entirely different type of decision, because that would be, you know, much more related to competition, whereas the decision we made, I felt, was really just related to participation. It wasn't like he was a protected player or something like that. It's just, he just really wanted to play, and what we're going to allow him to do that.
Well, I just wanted to bring it up
Yeah.
because even though the membership is sparse at the meeting, word of mouth is going to travel.
Yeah.
Now the situation is resolved in your mind, and also in mine, not to put it right either. So, you know, instead of having somebody whine and cry in the regular season about playoffs or even next year, we've eliminated it other than appeal.
Anybody else have any other new business? The only thing I have is, and I don't know if we ought to vote on this or not, how would you all feel, most of you all are just softball players, but how would you all feel about having a 3-point line in basketball? Let's have a show of hands. Who's in favor of that? All right, we'll look to do that if we can, unless there's some violent opposition.
Well,
to
we'll
it.
pass it. We can do it.
Looks like violent opposition right beside you there.
A lot of older guys don't want to run quite that
No,
far.
don't worry about the logistics. Okay, Jimmy wants to bring up something.
One more thing, this is what the commissioners have been a little bit split on, we've had this discussion, I think, 2 or 3 times this year, is, we've got 5 commissioners that oversee the whole men's league, that's softball, basketball, anything else, any extracurriculars come up. They plan it, they pull in the people, they get the volunteers, they see it through. Now, we've had 5 ever since the inception of the men's league. And what I would like to do is see what the membership feels about adding 2 more commissioners to the board. We have a total of 7 commissioners.
Well, let's let Jimmy make his spiel and then we'll entertain discussion.
2 more commissioners because it's not just like it's basketball and softball. You know, we've got social events, we've got, we hold like 2 or 3 extracurricular parties, the bottom line one, why, help a lot. The Orioles trip, the awards banquet, and now we're talking about doing, you know, we've done the end of the week of softball, basketball, video, and stop getting people, you know, to film those, and have people volunteer what we announce that. Because the way I look at it, I think, is if we have 2 more commissioners, I think it'll take a lot, I'm not saying the burden, but I think it'll, just like anything, you know, you put the pressure to spread out more than the 5 guys. And we've always been successful usually getting 5 guys to our meetings, which is held monthly. But I think with 2 extra guys, I think we can get a lot more done and pull a lot more people. The toughest thing about this, we've got, how many men's league members? Close to 200 men's league members in basketball and softball. Well, 175. And you look at it here, and this is the annual meeting, the election of commissioners, and we've got 30 guys. The awards banquet, we probably had, what, 40 people show up. It's just a matter of, nobody can, you know, it's tough getting people involved in it. You know, I'm not saying it's going to be like, you know, some type of disciplinary action if you don't do it. But I think it'll help a lot with the commissions if we have 2 more involved. That's what I like to see. It's getting bigger, the men's league's getting bigger. This way I think it'll take a lot more responsibility.
Sincerely opposed.
This is one.
Yeah, I'm opposed. I don't think that it serves any useful purpose. I think the way to solve the problem is to properly delegate responsibility to a number of people to have them carry out what needs to be done. I think when you first of all you have to amend the charter, and we could do that. But you need a 2/3 vote of the people in this room to do it. I think that we don't take, and I'm at fault on doing this too, but we don't take enough advantage of the sign-up sheets and using those to actually come up to somebody and say, you know, hey, look, Jamie Grimes, you signed up to do this or that, I'm calling in my chip. Next, you tell me when this summer you can come down and tape a game, you know, whatever. And I think if the leadership in this organization is properly organized, and we all have jobs and families and all that, it's very tough to do. But if you're properly organized, I think that 5 is plenty of people to do it. I also think that if you have 7, let's face it, there may come a time when you might not have 7 guys who want to run. And that's really my fault. I'm out of time. Any discussion from the
Charter.
group? Steve?
Yeah, what is it if you volunteer on the sign-up sheet, and then your chip's called, but you come up with an excuse? Do we have anything that, any kind of company service?
No.
Boys Club doesn't even, it's really beat because people sign up to coach, anyone coach.
Well, I don't, and to sign up, we don't tell anybody this, but you don't have to sign up for anything when you sign up. It doesn't say you must sign up for this, like it says you must sign raffle tickets.
I don't know how to feel about it, it's supposed to be
It
fun.
says, please sign up for one of the following. And I think we're getting more and more people involved, but it just takes time. And you've got to be able to delegate the responsibility. Bill, what did you want to say?
Guys, no, St. John's Boys Club has been
Oh,
scheduled.
Lord.
So, right, it's typical. What we did was try to cure that this year with this point system. I know you can't do that, Nancy. We kind of follow the right lead. We're charging, we were requiring that each family give us 30 hours, donated time this year. If not, they're gonna pay extra on the registration fee next year. So we'll see how it goes. So far, I've been very, depressed and disgusted on the things we're trying to get accomplished, but, I think when people see the changes and things we're gonna do this year, it might get more involved. I think if guys sign up, I don't know, I want to ask you guys in this front person meeting, I'm sorry to say, but your chart define each role of each commissioner on the board. Do they have like a job description or set things?
Well, generally, there are 4 officers, president, vice president, secretary, and treasurer, and it defines those roles. But beyond that, it doesn't say what the softball commissioner has to do and what the basketball commissioner has to do. But those are items that sort of, the same people have been doing them for years. So
Hey, that's
I'm in
right.
the process of writing a little how-to thing on softball, so.
Well, we've done that this year, and we and Tom Wolf, who's the athletic director, we just decided to write job descriptions for each chairman on the executive board, and define when somebody volunteers to head up something like Kim from Vanna Bars agreed to take over our snack bar this year. So her and I sat down for 2 hours, Friday night, just to get a definition of this is what that person's responsible for. And then it was agreed with her and me, and then everyone presented to the board. So it was fun, I've got something in writing, so I didn't know, you've got events you run here too, and it takes like, you're going to do a how-to to the softball. And I thought maybe, you putting down your know-how, your experience, against Jimmy with the 3-on-3 basketball thing. It might be helpful later on, if somebody gets involved, you've got it there and say, okay, here's how it goes, use these guys.
Anybody have anything to check?
I think Jim's got a good point about getting more people involved, because it's a problem, it's always a problem. I think one problem with that idea is it's probably sometimes hard to get 7 people together on the same night. And also coming to a consensus opinion sometimes, more people you have to chime in opinions, It's almost easier with a smaller group that's involved with coming to an opinion. I don't mean to shoot your idea down because I don't know, but I'm not sure if it would introduce other problems.
Well, I'll tell you one other thing, just to elaborate one more point on it, is that the guys that run, if you look out over the past 10 or 12 years of the Major League Baseball, there's probably the names on there of all the guys probably in this room tonight, and anybody else who's been towards the run. And I'm not saying it's a big popularity contest, but it comes down to it probably is. But the people that might want to, volunteer and do some things won't get elected. I'm just being realistic. Some of the guys that run, and the guys have been commissioners 3 or 4 years, and some new guy comes in that nobody's ever seen before. Hey, I'd like to run. And who knows it? I'm saying say if Russell wanted to run. Russell's a young guy. He's got a lot of ideas. But if he ran, I'm just saying that there's some guys that, because there's a limited amount of
fingers yet.
Hey, there's a limited amount of spaces on the board, and those 5 guys, should be able to do the best job. But you know what? For these guys, if they run 2 or 3 times and they don't get elected, you think they're going to run again? How many times are they going to go without getting elected?
We've had that. We've got limited terms for commissioners. What are we gonna do when then no one runs?
Nobody drives the bus.
What about having, make up some other title, such as Assistant Commissioner for Basketball? It sounds hokey, but maybe somebody, for instance, you love basketball, you love softball, okay? There's other guys that have the same kind of interest. They might be willing to help out 1 season of the year, but they're not sure if they want to commit for the whole year to every,
Are you saying that should be an elected?
I don't know.
It couldn't be an elected position because the guy in charge of, you don't run for softball commissioner, you just run.
I know, but I'm saying, why, maybe there's some other way to get people involved in 1 season. Maybe they're more willing to take on 1 season than.
It happened this year with basketball, because Dave Daly, who wasn't a commissioner, was over 30 basketball.
Right.
A couple of years ago, you did basketball, you weren't a commissioner.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, maybe there's some way to incorporate something like that.
How about like 2 alternates, 2 commissioners at large? The 5 commissioners would ask 2 individuals to assist, maybe fundraisers or whatever.
Well, that's a derivative of the the issue is whether or not we ought to elect 7 commissioners instead of 12.
Well, first of all, is this a votable item tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
We'll put it to the vote.
But the charter says, the bylaws say that these bylaws may be added to, altered, amended, repealed, or suspended, and new bylaws may be adopted by a vote of the membership representing 2/3 of the voting membership present at any meeting. In no event shall the commissioners have any power to amend this article. So if we have a quorum, and a quorum is 15% of our voting list, and our voting list is everybody who signed up for basketball and softball, which, if you assume it's about 175, we need 15% of that, which would be 25 or so. So we've got 25 people, so we have a quorum. So if 2/3 of you wanted to amend these bylaws, you could do it, but you'd have to have super majority. You'd have to have 23 of them. Bill?
How hard has it been, and probably a silly question, to fill the 5 over the years? Has it been a tough thing?
No, because the same guys were doing it.
Right.
Now the same guy's tired of it now? Is that what I'm
One of them is.
Kenny's with
I've never read
I think everybody else is wrong.
Okay, do you have guys knocking on the door to jump in position?
I'm not aware of.
There have been more.
There's usually 8 guys, 8 at least.
Did-
Why don't you sort of go on Jay's idea, but a different way? Have 2 commissioners at large that are selected by the 5 commissioners that are elected. That way they become a support staff. Like they really would be just as involved as the 5 commissioners. And if they're truly in it to help out, they're not going to give a shit whether they're elected or not. And then they can help run the programs and get everything done. And then if they have an affinity for it, they're going to naturally just sort of keep on going and eventually run for office and probably get elected because everybody will know the good job they're doing. But then that way you guys can choose 2 people that you know probably are going to help you, and maybe their role becomes a limited thing, like just a commissioner of basketball or softball or something like that. But you guys can go out and get them instead of asking us to step forth because we're not going to do it. So you can find somebody that's willing to help you.
But they wouldn't have any voting power to set policy.
Why would they wouldn't necessarily need it? They
Then
wouldn't
why do you need 2 more commissioners? Why
I'm
not just
saying
say,
that they
hey,
don't.
Jay, help me with
You're jumping
softball?
on the name commissioner. I'm saying 2 more people that become sort of like your support staff, sort of.
Consultants.
You know, I mean, they help you guys out.
He's saying exactly what we do now, but give him titles.
Yeah, bring them into the fold.
Give him a little nameplate with the title.
All right. Does anybody else have any other comments they want to make about Jimmy's proposal?
Yeah, what you're looking forward is, opening new areas, in the men's league, like social, et cetera, what you're looking for, especially in certain areas.
No. What we're looking for is
Yourself.
more people to help. That's exactly.
I'll make a motion, we put it to a vote.
Well, I don't think Jimmy's done his comment.
I think we know what you want to do. We know what you want to do.
Does anyone else have anything else to say?
Let's just calm down here.
No, that's all we're looking for.
Does
I
anybody
know
else?
what you want to do.
All we're looking for is more help.
Bill?
7
Right.
and 1/4.
One last thing, Tom.
My face is big on
Yeah.
my side small.
Executive board on the boys club, we have chairs, we're entitled up to 11 people, but there's also committees you have, right? You have, your Ways and Means Committee Chairman, blah, 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 although they're not voting unless they're part of the board, they have the voting right. There are chairman signs, selected by, that might be something you might want to consider, just to set up a couple chairs on the side, and then you've got that person run your social, you got that one to do your 3-on-3, you got them, if somebody's like, the guys have been saying, there's certain interests in certain things. And if you use your sign-up sheet, if the person's interested, ask them to do for you, when they run a video.
I think that part of the problem we're running into is we are really becoming a organization that functions very actively all year long. It's not one thing athletically, it's something socially. We're always preparing for something. And Jimmy's right, that falls on the commissioner's shoulders, not only to set policy and to decide how we ought to run things, but actually to do a a lot of the work. And that's a problem, and I think we've gotten better at it. But if we, I think if we sat down and did two things, those job descriptions, as you indicated, 3 separate things. What's it take to run the spring creek, and what's it take to do this and do that? That might help us solve the problem, then assign people to do those tasks.
If that's the end of the discussion, I make a motion to put the vote to the commission.
All right, any other comments on the motion? The motion is that we expand the number of commissioners from 5 to 7.
Well, before you do that, or a derivative, chairperson is fine. I'm not looking for extra 2 commissioners, something that would elaborate on the existing commissioners. Chairperson is fine.
Then you don't need a vote to do that, do you?
No, you don't.
No.
Well, you can put your
All right,
vote.
the motion is, what? The motion is,
Point of appeal from
the motion is withdrawn.
How, Withdraw the question, motion? how is it gonna be handled now? Jimmy's asked for help, okay? He's asked for 7 guys, right?
Right.
Now, the motion's been withdrawn, you're going back to the bylaws, 23, whatever, 5 commissioners. Now, how do you address the problem that he's presented to you?
Then we take each and every thing that we have to do every year. We take softball, fall softball, basketball, under and over, the 3-on-3, every function that we have. And we get one guy who's been most actively involved, set a list on things, what we have to do, how we do it, when it has to be done, and how many people it takes. And then it's sort of a job description for every little activity we do. And then we try and get a big board and put pegs in there to see if you can fill up all those slots by asking people months in advance to do it instead of jumping around at the last minute. And I think, and you utilize the sign-up sheet to see who signed up for the invitational tournament, for example, and you ask them at the beginning of the softball season when they're going to do it, and then you can see where there are voids. Who doesn't want to sign up to drag the field, or who doesn't want to do this or do that, then you can look to see, number one, who hasn't signed up to do anything, and try and match them with what needs to be done.
So, going back to past comments, just here tonight by you, Tommy, what's gonna happen is 5 commissioners are gonna sit down. Tommy, you're gonna say, fuck it, you can handle that.
It'll be the same thing.
It'll be the same, it's gonna be the same damn
Nothing has
thing,
changed, we just
and the problem is
recognize
not
it.
gonna be
Who
addressed.
can handle that? What,
Well, what you're saying is, and you're very adamant in the fact that 5 guys can do the job. So, when you sit down with a new board of commissioners, and I don't know whether you're running or not, okay? You've done a lot to the league, but what you're gonna do, Tommy, is you're gonna say, we can handle it as 5. I think you ought to address it as 7 commissioners. If the membership votes it out, fine. Go back to 5, and then maybe address it amongst yourselves. But let's vote to 7 commissioners.
So you're bringing the motion up that.
I'll bring the motion up, let's vote 7 commissioners.
Okay.
Second the motion.
all right, it's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion on whether or not we ought to accept it? All those in favor, raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The motion does not pass. All right, now, how about the nominations for, is there any other new business? Nominations for commission.
I nominate Tommy Love.
I second it.
Tom,
Tom, do you accept? Yeah. Russell Grimes. Second. You accept, Russell? Yes. I nominate Jimmy McGinnis, Rick Barry, and Ed Dillon.
I second.
Hold on.
Nominated Ed Dillon, Jimmy, and
Curly Moe and Larry.
yeah.
Oh.
You ready for the next one? Or?
Yeah, go
Rick Barry. Rick's already up here.
Oh, God, there's no description.
I nominate BA.
I decline.
Decline.
I nominate Ed Barrett.
Give me a commissioner.
I second it. Ed? Ron?
Good shit.
Still retired?
I nominate Mo Grimes.
I second.
Mo, you running?
Go.
What?
Yeah.
I nominate
Hall of Fame, I didn't see him. Not yet, no, 35.
Everybody second it?
Well, 60.
Decline. Bill?
No, technically, we're still under
I nominate Bill Keith.
Second.
Nominate Kenny Moore. Jeff declines.
I nominate.
Who in this room doesn't want him? Jim Weisgerber? I'll second. Decline.
Anybody who wears check pants in this meeting?
I nominate Jay.
Decline.
Anybody who wants nothing else? Anybody else? Anyone here want to run?
Any further nominations?
Any other nominations?
Nominate yourself.
You can nominate yourself, you want to run?
No, but I'm up to three on three.
We got,
But I want voting rights.
1, 2, 3. Tom Long, listen up. Tom Long, Russell Grimes, Ed Dillon, Jimmy Mack, Rick Barry, Ed Barrett, Mo Grimes.
That's 7, how many is that?
7.
Oh, my God! Go back where we were.
Are there any other nominations? Okay, we're going to close the nominations. We'll vote now. You can vote for 5, you can vote for 1.
No more than 5.
No more than 5, otherwise you're DQ.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, wait a minute. Before you vote, is there anybody who would like to come up and say a few words about running their candidacy? I completely forgot about that, it's on the agenda.
Other than yourself? I think that's.
Maybe so.
All right, I'll say something.
Yeah, hold on, before you vote, Ed Barrett, come on up here.
Come on up here.
Ed, you tried this shit 2 years ago.
I know, I got blown away. Well,
He's
I
back.
always figured.
Hey,
Listen up!
come on now.
I always figured the position that you are running for, that you should have some experience in the position. And as some of you know, and some of you will find out right now, I used to be the original center director of Berwyn Heights for 8 years, and I have 5 degrees on the subject of recreation. I worked government recreation as a sports specialist for 20-some years, and I'm pretty experienced, I figure, in the field. Also, I'm social director of Woodlake Country Club, and I've been in athletics for about 28 years, and so I figure I have a little bit of experience, a little bit of knowledge in the field, so take that.
Any questions you can ask?
Yeah, anybody have any questions?
How's your date like?
How many home runs have I had in what league?
You had one last night.
No, but I do have a copy of the same video that
Russell, you want to
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, come on. Be hospitable.
Well, I guess I'd just like to say that I was approached last night in a drunken rage by the VA and was offered this opportunity to run. And I guess I'd be adding youth to the league only in, it wouldn't be, I would say, no experience-wise. I've never had experience in any office. I'm following, somebody who has degrees in this stuff. I don't have any degrees in it. All I'd be able to do is lend the same support that I lent you last year, and I'd like to be able to learn more about the league inside, maybe be able to get some of the younger guys that are, in here now or should be here now that aren't, try to get them out here at meetings, not just showing up on Sunday. I'd like to say, elected or not, I'm still going to be, doing anything that I'm asked to do. And, I appreciate the nomination.
Hell of a speech, son.
Anyone else? Anybody else like to say anything?
Okay, go ahead and vote.
Just write on the back of that sheet. Write on over and I'll come around and pick them up.
What am I voting on? Anything you want. Rick, what am I voting on, Rick?
Five of the six.
Emmett, help me spell this shit.
Not only does it fill one out, it steals 10.
Thank you. Covering up a pile of shit.
Thanks, eyes.
So if you pretty much leave it still here.
Anybody need nice sympathy speaker?
I don't have any degrees.
Here, Rick.
How many years running?
20. Also got a degree in his life for 45. Motherfuckers out of jail more than once.
All behind now,
Smack him around a little bit. Jimbo, smack him around. He don't feel good. You know to smack him around. He ain't here to do it. I feel good. Hey, Evan. Hey. What, you gotta go to that Pain 8? Mo needs one. That's what I said, You needed one because he would come right back and say, Kenny, I ain't got enough for your
He's played for years.
He used to play in boys football. He's my age. He's got real long hair now.
Can't be a free agent.
He
Robbie's
was a good baseball player, but he hasn't played like a softball or anything in like 6 or 7 years.
Robbie's got a little bit of a problem as far as muscle tone and. So do I. No, but seriously, Robbie's got a bit of a problem. And,
Good one, BA.
He wants to do a whole lot better than he's physically able to do.
He's a good
At this
kid.
point in time.
But I don't know how much he's been playing lately.
Yeah, his dad's real sick.
He's a good guy.
Robbie Oles.
Robbie Oles was a good,
He was a good
athlete when he was younger. I don't know what he is now.
the lead singer of a rock and roll band.
Right.
Ed Dillon, Wayne Matheson, Steve Cuffey.
Yeah, but do you know who Cuffey is?
Well, I know who he is, but how's his softball?
Nobody knows.
No one knows.
And he even admits it, he's never played.
How old is he? He's a great basketball player.
He's a good basketball player.
He cycles, he plays basketball.
He's like 20 years old. He's in real good shape.
If he gets on, he can run like shit, probably.
Jay's recommending fuck him.
He's a VA type individual.
Ben Harris. Everybody know Ben Harris from 2 years ago? Everybody knows Ben Harris? Buddy Robertson. Nice.
Wait, what's a nice pick? Who signed up Ben Harris? Sweet. Nobody knows who signed him up?
Very nice.
Nice.
All right, never mind.
He could be trained. Bill Armstead, Tom Mazingo, Jim Peterson, Jan Peterson.
That is
Mazingo up on crutches. Never played softball before. Bullshit! He ain't got anything wrong with him. He's up here.
Has anybody ever dated Jan Peterson?
Is that Jim Peterson's wife?
Bill Brenberry.
Wait a minute, what about these two?
Well, listen, you guys have got to shut up then.
All right, let's hear it. What about him?
I just went over it.
I didn't hear it.
He's the older brother of Jim Peterson. He's a redneckish guy.
Kind of stocky.
He said he never played softball.
Who's Jim Peterson?
Tom, you can't ask us.
Played last year.
Jim Peterson was on Tommy's team, the guy that always misses the ball on the outside.
Blonde haired, curly haired guy.
Kind of stocky.
All right.
He's got
He
a
played in the league, you should know him.
Bill Brenberry. Bill Brenberry.
Barry don't want him.
He played in the fall on Dylan's team. He had glasses. He played like right field, switch hitter. He hit pretty well.
Slot wants him, he's a switch hitter.
He played outfield?
I rate him similar to like a Roland Hope, if you remember Roland.
Yeah,
He's
he's
about
worse
the
than
same
Roland.
category as Roland.
No, he wasn't.
I would pick Roland before him.
Yeah.
He played
Well,
really
you know
well.
Roland
He
is a
looked
bigger
pretty
Okay,
kid.
Russell Grimes, Steve Packett,
Roland has a bigger.
Mike Dunn, Donnie Mitchell, Rick Graziano,
Where did Rosen play last year? Who did he play with?
Little thin
Mike
guy.
Jay.
Graz,
Quick,
quick
arm.
athlete if he feels like it. If he's not stoned, he's
If he's not stoned, he's not very good.
very fast outfielder, seam fitter.
He was good when
He's like, he's sitting there, he's not really paying attention, you know? Like, I keep going, Graz, yeah, outburst, it's nice, right?
Dick, if you bring the drugs,
He's going to move.
all right.
Tommy Jerry Stein.
Who's ever shooting shit with wise about this?
Stein brother.
Ed Brenner,
But he's foul.
Ed Brenner
McMills.
foul. At least the last round.
Mickey Mantle.
He could be the last pick.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
that's true.
He could be.
Well,
Billy Mims, Larry Brady, Rick Rock, Bob Rock.
I don't know. Whoa.
Please, somebody ask me about this.
Big Rock.
Bob Rock is bigger than Rick Rock. Leave it at that.
Has he played any softball in? Has
He lost a lot of weight, didn't
Nah.
Jimmy?
I don't know. He
He's
signed
probably
up.
age. Probably hasn't played ball in years.
Sweden.
He signed up out the parking lot.
The end of the draft.
He's different.
He's going on Jim's team.
Bob Ross.
All right.
He's Jimmy's pitcher.
No, Walter is different.
Howard Gore,
He'll get hurt.
T.T. Gash, Robbie Ingerson,
Second round.
Mo Mills, Floyd Bennett.
Bennett
Basketball player.
is a very good basketball player. He's about 6'3", muscular guy.
He's a nice guy.
Could be
Played
a
in men's league before?
He looks like he could be a real good athlete. He's a real good athlete.
He said he
He'll
didn't
be
play
a
on
good
the
ball
softball.
player.
He never played on the softball team, they said that.
Played for High Point
He's
basketball.
like 6'3" or
He'll be like
6'4".
this guy Steve.
He's
Played over
strong.
30? He played over 30?
Yeah, he could be.
No.
He's 26.
Floyd is one of the Martin Luther King guys.
Brain surgeon.
Jay, he plays on
Oh,
Martin
that's
Luther
your
King.
stats.
Well, how did he get into the men's league?
Because he coached, don't worry about that.
Boys Club.
Coached Boys Club.
He coached Little
Yeah,
Guys.
yeah.
Hey,
Don't worry about it. I'm asking.
That's all been reviewed.
Hey, look, I'm asking
You
a
don't need
question.
to ask.
I'm not,
We're wasting too much time with that shit. You can ask
You wasted
us
too much
later.
time
Hey.
bullshitting up on that front table.
Floyd Parker, Mo Grimes, Paul Kurth.
Who's he?
Yeah.
Who's that
We'll
guy?
get somebody else.
Paul who?
Okay. Who's that guy?
It's Kenny Delaney's
Oh,
roommate.
Oh,
He's kind of big, but I don't think he's ever played softball. So I don't really know much
Does he
about
look
him.
athletic at all?
He was at the awards banquet. He was sitting with Kenny Delaney. I don't know if you remember. He's a tall, curly
Who's
hair.
that?
That's the first night I never met him. So I don't really know as
Okay.
far as
All right.
coaching.
Kenny Peterson.
What about Delaney?
Kenny Delaney's
Kenny Delaney was on my team last year.
No.
No?
He played like outfield. He hit real well. He hit like over 300. I got him in the 12th round last year. He's like a 10, around 10th, 11th round pick, somewhere around there. But he can't hurt you. He's not too bad.
He's decent.
Kenny Delaney. Robert Grotsky.
Robert Grotsky is
Well,
about
Bill.
6 feet tall, weighs about 240 pounds. Comes in
right.
all the time.
Very
Big boy, I don't know what his ability is, softball. I don't know if he'll be able to get the bat around, but I'll tell you what, he's a big guy.
He's a friend of Floyd Bennett. Those are the guys that come
They
up and play
coached him in
basketball.
real
Floyd and Groy. They both of them played basketball with some of us on Saturdays, and both of them have said neither one of them have softball experience, but they give it a try.
But watch me pick him up.
they're gonna shoot
Well,
well,
who
strong?
knows? They're both, neither one of them they're both athletic, I'll tell you that right now. But who knows?
Yeah, I mean, he's a good job, I will get
They're
that.
sleeper picks. Danny Gore, Rich Cameron, Chad McIntyre, Bill Callahan, Billy Callahan, Ryan Cirillo.
So,
Swats.
Mike McGinnis is forward.
Yeah.
Creepy big
I
guy.
know
that's
burnout
65.
Save some.
I thought that team, was he on your team?
thought that ended when Emmett,
When he's on Some things never change. He's always wearing sweatpants and a sweatshirt and a flannel shirt and acts like a giant. Mike McGinnis all the time.
He's nothing to.
He's eight,
Mid-round.
he's not
He's
bad,
a
he's
No, but
not bad.
He's gonna be some kind of attitude.
He can hit well. He can hit, we had Danny last week.
Mark Kelly, everybody knows.
He's not gonna give a fuck, I can tell you that.
Just remind us.
He,
He played for us at the end of the fall.
not a bad year, didn't have a bad year.
Okay, I know you.
Batted .450 last year.
Who's
I
that?
know you.
Not a bad year.
He's a good ball player. Yeah, but he's,
I know
He's a
you.
little flaky.
yeah, he played for me in the fall.
Attitude.
Good ball player, but.
Teddy Lasser.
Ted Lasser's out here tonight, he's that older guy that was sitting with Jay
Okay.
back there.
They're old man.
Rich Myers.
We're close.
Jim Wise.
Yankees back in,
Spawn.
Wise is.
Tell me about Lasser, I don't know anything about
Don't go out and look at him, that's all we know.
Nobody knows it.
No.
Okay.
He moved in. We're gonna take a break for 2 minutes just to get some air in
Touches nuts.
before we do that.
You can't
Check
check
his teeth.
Jim Weisgerber. Now, Wise told me to remind everybody that his rehabilitation is taking a long time, and,
Yes.
he's not, so.
If he does, I mean, if he hurts his knee like in one game, he's gonna be out all the season. He's not gonna play anymore.
But Wise
So
is
he's-
questionable right now as to whether he may even have to get his knee operated on again,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Right now, he doesn't have, just depends on what happens. It's been real slow getting moving again.
What round of David Bean gonna take him in?
Well, that reminds me, Reed Parker apparently blew
I wanna
a
take
foot out or something too, but I don't know how.
What happened to Tommy
Reed did?
Mazingo?
He's got 3 or 4 of them. so he can replace it. Reed Parker blew his knee out?
Well, I don't know.
If he can come back, he will, but I don't know. So he gets hurt all the time.
let's figure
at least 6
weeks. Okay, but you got a bad knee, sprained knee, do, talk at least 6 weeks.
He's not gonna play for 6 weeks.
Well, I'm guessing. If he blew out his knee and he's on crutches. No.
You're talking about Tommy Mazingo.
He's
What
on
did he do?
crutches.
Talk about it.
Seriously, can't believe I'm here.
Talk to him.
I just listen to you who hands the shorts 10 minutes before we walk in the room. Hey, Tommy, he died.
You got to relax.
We all know Chris Paulson.
This is fun.
Chris Colson's outside.
Chris Olsen's like 17 years old.
Yeah, they were
He's
playing,
playing
golf.
basketball.
Tommy,
He told me he's played a little baseball.
Tommy, you have 3 minutes to live.
Let me give you a little insight into Chris Colson.
Hey.
I asked Chris Colson yesterday at the gym, I found out he had signed up, I said, Chris, you're gonna play softball for the first time, where do you think you fit in on the team? He goes, I play left center field and I lead off. That's all I said.
Oh, Christ.
He's not, I mean, you can keep him.
There's only so many guys I can grab.
Why, we're gonna take a fire stuff.
3 minutes. Hey, Tommy, let's pick the numbers.
Tom,
We'll give Dick the first night to see some newest coach.
On his list. Is there numbers in there?
We're taking a break.
Those
No, we're
numbers?
gonna pick the numbers.
You got him already?
Yeah, we're ready. We'll let Dick pick first since he's the new coach. I'm Dick.
Just one?
Well, that was the last pick. You get last pick because you won. You did a great job. Your team probably sucks, so you take one.
who won it last year in the regular season there, Slavovic?
Well, your team didn't do too good either. Matter of fact, I should give it to you first.
You were on the team, Kenny.
I know, we got attitude problems. So what else do you protect them every year?
Maintain.
Maintain that attitude. It's not easy to maintain. I like this. Fuck! Who's got one? God damn, B.A. Who's got one? Jim! B.A. Get him out of here. Hold him back! We had to hold him back last night, too.
Jesus.
Who's got one? Dave Barry, I guess.
I got one and I'm not trading.
Who's got two?
You can't trade because you don't have a pick.
Said I'm not trading.
You got 3.
Hey, Tom Love, I'll kick your ass, too.
You got 1? You got 1.
Hey, back! I got two.
Rick Barry got one.
He's not
He's not
trading.
trading. Come on, man.
He ain't traded.
Oh, he's got
It
protected.
doesn't matter anyway.
So he's history. So number 2 the first pick.
I'll give it up. How about that? Where's Randy?
Dave is.
Jay.
Hey, who's
switched.
See, Pussy Whip missed at least the best one you've ever had seen, right on top of your head.
Who's one? I'm sorry. Rick Barry is one. He's not doing nothing.
Can't.
Jay is two.
And O'Brien, we got who's three?
Ryan.
I know it. You haven't seen it?
Yes, I have.
No, I ain't watching that bullshit. It's gonna be a
5.
Worst number in the bunch.
Still want beer?
I don't know.
Right.
No.
Not you.
I got one even in here.
I don't know if it makes any difference.
So who's got 7? Just think, if I would have not protected Wesley.
I don't think so. I'll think about it.
Well, I'm locked in.
What number?
Paper towels, man.
Yeah, what number do you have? 5.
Why don't you trade it, BA?
Tommy, you taking it down?
What number is it?
I'm 6. I'm kidding.
Tim, are you gonna take it down?
B was 4.
Tommy's got that.
No, you ought to write it down, because Tommy's gonna rate it. He's a coach. Why don't you write it down? Oh, you write them out there. Here. Well, you can write them down too.
What are you gonna do, vote then? Pick?
You're number 1.
3 minutes. Don't ask.
You don't have a pick in either round, right?
Right.
One you, Jay Bird?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Who, me?
Oh, no.
No smirking when you say that. Now you get
Hey, hindsight's 20/20.
You protect it. You're stuck with it.
Hey, might have cut Emmett loose. There's number 7 there. 2 in the second round, what do I do? You know, same situation. What the fuck? Emmett and I are gonna grow old together.
Tommy, you got 4.
You know what I mean?
It's like a marriage cocksucker.
He's always over at your house. As long as he's a cocksucker, you're all right. See, there he goes.
I think he's getting more pussy than I am.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I hope somebody is, I'm tired.
I saw your new baby.
I guess. That's right, DC, this is.
That's Reckless Abandon. That's Hard Crush.
Look at this. What is this?
Yeah.
Like a cockroach or something.
Well, town man, number 1 was,
Who's number 3?
Bears.
Big Sissel's third pick.
Who's TS?
Dr. Sock.
Okay, let's go. Break time's over.
Who's the 6th
3
pick? 5, 4.
is, who's our, that's 36, so 1, 2, 3, and 4 is,
I'm 4. So I get the 4th pick, which is practically fucking worthless. I tell you, there's only 2 first-round picks on this game. He's not that good in the outfield.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. We're trapped.
Fast, dude. Ball to the back.
John, he said his knee's not bad. I don't know, I just talked to him. He said it's not bad. He's gonna go get it checked out on Wednesday.
Jimmy told me he was out.
I don't know. I saw it for the first time last night.
He said, he said it's no problem, but that, he doesn't really know
who's
yet.
got number 2?
Okay, who's got first pick? Who's got first pick? Little Bear, you 8 now?
You're 8, I'm 8.
Jay, you're on the clock.
I don't think Tommy's got a big problem.
Jay, you do what you want.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Jay, pick
Go get that.
Kenny.
All right, we're gonna take it off.
Jay, pick Kenny.
We're anyway.
I don't know. Dick, you're on the clock. Kenny?
Who you took? Kenny Moulton?
After your one
Who you took? Kenny Walls, I take John Green.
Okay, who's next?
I'll take Kenny Ager.
Wait.
I can't even turn my clock on.
Ken Moltz, who had second pick?
Dick took John Green. B took Ken Adrian. If you see what page you're on, call those out.
Kenny's on the second page.
So,
He picked
Kenny
Kenny
is
Adrian.
34 and Green is 38.
Big Sister.
Is that next to the VA?
Yeah.
You're on the clock.
Big Sister, you took Kenny Molt?
No, I took John Green.
Oh, Jay, you took Kenny Molt.
Am I on the clock yet?
Yeah.
What do you think, Jim?
We can't talk in
Can't
here.
talk talking in here.
Let's
Okay?
go outside.
I'll let you know when you got
How much
stuff
time
out.
you
We're
got?
on this fucking
3 minutes.
25
You have my
rules.
statistics? NFL draft, they get 15.
But yeah, I got something.
This ain't the NFL draft. This is the Berlin Strunken League draft.
You got my statistics?
Tom, are you under control now? Taking your valley?
So long as you are.
Well, that's out of the
Wait a
question.
minute, this is
That's out of the question. You
qualification.
girls go
There's
first.
our fight nice.
No scratching.
That guy, that guy, Ted, he's never been there.
You did what?
You just kind of wonder what the hell's going on. Talking to Tommy about reading shit, giving a bunch of shit about it. He was like, are they like, man? Jay, that's it? That's okay.
You just gotta ignore half of it. The other half you don't even pay attention
Pair the stoplights. The stoplights, John Green. Beat to Kenny Avery.
Trying to keep the Jim Riley team in competition.
Keep track of Larry while Jim's supposed to be writing it down. Let's start off.
Burrow's losing today.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3-1. I hope they're gonna wait till May 2nd.
Kenny, I say we kibosh the oil strip and go to that. I say we go to Philadelphia, watch the Phillies play.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
That might be a nice.
Which hotel will take us? We have to,
Hey, this is the men's league, though. Anyone will take us.
once. Once.
They love it. Oh, shit, money. BA, 30 seconds. Okay, big man.
That's the last first round pick. Yeah.
Slamming the table.
I don't know, man. I'll tell you, time is bingo. It's just like,
He says he's all right, but he isn't
Yeah.
getting checked till Wednesday.
I know it.
BA,
Okay, I'll bet.
10 seconds or you get Jeff Corley.
Both slide.
Okay. I'll go with,
4 a.m.
are you serious? Paul Jurgensen.
Paul Jurgensen wasn't protected?
What page is he on?
Okay, who's next? You're on the clock.
First page, number 2.
I don't know who's next.
You took Paul?
You are, BA?
Yeah.
I am.
Aren't you number 8?
Who you going?
Yeah.
No.
So I got the first pick for the second round.
Right.
Yours that now? Someone out here?
Who's next?
Stop throwing beer on my tally
How can
sheet.
you protect Jurgen?
Huh?
How can you protect Jurgen?
I know, why didn't you? Well, that was your guy to protect. Huh?
What round you guys have?
Go around first.
Second.
Go the first round.
You haven't been picking it though.
Oh, I realize.
Another beer.
Who's that?
Hey, Tom, sorry for being so rude. Just fell only on the first round. Yeah. Second round.
We're now in the second.
Oh, the clock's up.
Whose pick is this?
Mine.
Paul Jurgensen.
Larry Morris. You picked BA?
Yeah, I picked Paul Jurgensen.
Did you protect SWAT?
Yeah.
Self, Emmett?
Um,
BA, you didn't protect anyone?
I'll take Mike Dunn.
Lots of people.
Dan Barrett picks Mike Dunn.
Joe Eaton on this round.
Okay, who's next? On the clock.
Doc Love.
On the clock.
On the clock, Tommy.
Where's,
Where's Mike? Where's Louis?
Is that your that's your second round pick, right? Mike
Yeah.
Dunn?
Right.
Yes.
What page?
71.
Did you get BA?
Paul Jurgensen.
I thought it was Zingo.
Never has his name.
I just worry about it.
There you go.
I would have picked him without it.
Yeah.
Joe Eaton on this round. Jim McGinnis on the 4th round, and Danny Day on the 11th.
If he was healthy, I would have protected him.
I'd love to have it.
Who?
I'm sure Jimmy True.
Dan Day
Oh, sure.
on 11. Be there, sure.
I ain't keeping that
That's why
up.
everybody's out there asking.
I mean, shit, who's gonna pick him?
Mark Weiss coaching?
That troublemaker.
I mean, Duff's coaching. Yeah, the inmates are running the asylum.
No, Tommy.
I've been dreaming about that 1st round pick for weeks now. You know, I get a fucking 5.
I'm gonna take Mazinga.
Oh, chance.
It's a big ball injury to him.
The first 2 picks are out for the year.
You won't have, nobody be able to complete the 50% rule.
Yeah, but next year.
Yeah, but there'll be special exceptions.
Who's picked?
Tommy picked it?
Yeah.
There's already been a landmark case, there's special exceptions, no problem. Okay, on the clock, whoever it is.
It's a legal precedent now.
Is it B or
Who is it?
you Mueller?
Okay, Mo.
Is it Dick or B?
B.
Larry?
Larry Marshall.
He's still there. He's still there.
Stay there too.
Yeah, he's not available now. I had to be better when I was to go and get presents and Dan Day was at the mall and then up and telling him how good and switch area was.
Yeah, but how do you play?
How many people does Jimmy protect?
Jimmy Marshall?
Who's the 3rd one?
5th round for him.
Bob Duffy, Mike Ashford, and Boom Boom Bourget.
Hey, 5th round, look at the fucking draft.
You're not kidding.
Yeah,
Crazy to do otherwise.
Yeah, sure. That guy,
I think Ben Harris.
Surely
Don't
don't
like all
have
your
basketball
clients?
team at all.
That's true. We knocked down many
Beat
things.
Ben Harris.
Who
Who took him? Ben Harris. Who took Ben Harris?
I
love-
take the picture.
On the clock,
Steve Duffy.
You were the,
Steve Duffy.
you were the second pick, man. You ain't no
Dick doesn't waste no fucking time. On the clock.
He's a man, he's a
But
good
now it's a
guy.
breakdown, isn't it?
No, we done the second round?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, we have.
Yep.
Yeah, we need to
Yeah,
pick
that's
it.
all, that's all.
Take a break and pick when we come
Pick
back.
first.
No, let's pick now.
Pick now.
Bring on the market, bring on
That hair was
the.
49. I need all the numbers back. I don't have the numbers. That's why we're
Where's
still
Steve
going.
Duffy?
Ken, chill out.
I got 6 of them.
Yeah, Ken, this is fun, remember? Okay, right.
Tom, you said
I gotta listen to you,
I don't
Jay.
have them all. We don't have them all.
Tom,
Anything you say, don't you?
Right by David. It's right under that tree.
I could have sworn he said Steve Puppy.
How many numbers do you have?
All right, where did these
4, 5,
Steve
6.
Duffy?
I got 7. This is one
59
number.
is Harris.
Here, he's got a number out. He's got it.
First 2 picks we had, same 2 has to fall. Oh, fuck, that's,
Just because you won fall, fall's a lot
I
different.
didn't win fall.
Fall is a lot
Lost
different.
fall, and then I took it to a conference.
Just 'cause you did. You gonna promise blowjobs for everybody, like the last guy? No, that was 2 years ago.
John Barber took Reese Parker first.
Okay, David, we'll give you
And
first.
Tommy, there you go.
Tommy got last.
Planning.
That hurt.
I usually have at least one pick during the day when the person's not signed up.
You already had your pick. You
That's
protected
true.
David Kelly.
Well, I got that out of the way early.
Oh, excuse me.
I got 5.
So is this the only one left?
Who wants,
I need 8.
who wants to trade for, I need 8. 6.
I got
Wait,
8.
the rule is if you have someone protected in the next round, you can't
You
trade.
have 2 guys protected.
You got 8, Dick?
If what?
You have 2 guys protected, you're not supposed to be able to trade. You
Yeah.
have 1 in
3rd and 4th round.
Dick?
If I don't have someone in the
Yeah,
3rd round, then that means I can trade them.
As long as you don't have 3rd and 4th protected.
Let's see what the, let's go down where the numbers are.
Kenny, let's go out and talk about this.
Who's got? BA, what you got? I got.
Well, Tommy, what do you want?
Tommy, what you
5-minute break or what?
Who's got one in this room?
3 or 4.
I think when you get down.
I'll let you know when it's free.
Are you? Who's got one? I do. Active on this round. You do, B?
Who has a,
Hold on a second, Jake.
Yay,
Just you? 3. Oh, we got 3.
bring your stuff.
All right. Dave, so what you have? It's you and then, who's in between us?
I got 2.
Oh, okay. Rick, what number you have? Jay must have.
Rick, you got 4 that you got.
Second.
Really makes more sense for us.
Get you up on higher spots because we have it lower than 4. He gets you higher than 4. No, it gets you lower than 4. Well, it won't matter because I'm behind you. Well, no way, because I do the one. I'm not gonna let you give it to you when you give it to you.
I need something higher.
How do you deal, bud?
Well, it all depends on who you want to try to get.
True.
I'm gonna get mine. Either way.
Well, I know that.
Why don't you get your glasses filled for? You got more green around it than fucking my lawn. First. As a matter of fact, it was a gas grill job.
And I'm only behind you, so it don't make any difference. No, I mean, it doesn't make any difference at all. You can extend maps. You get one of them 2, and I'm the only one drafting behind you, so it doesn't make any difference. They'll last a second.
Right, exactly right.
So you're right.
Yes.
Oh, wait, working trade already?
Let's not try that again. You pick Tommy Single. Walking wounded. How's David? I haven't seen David in like 8 months. Tommy's an ace right
Is there any,
City West Coast.
stats from last year?
Yeah.
You got 2 good outfitters. You got 2 good outfitters. Fuck Chad.
Chief, is there a stat sheet from last year that I can take a look at?
What? Yeah, it should be on that table, I think.
Okay. Come on, gentlemen.
But you just got to blend it. That's.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You know, they're
That's
gonna go.
Howard's a good pitcher.
What's the order? Did Rick keep 4?
Yeah.
So I've got the 4th pick.
You want to trade it? Well, I'm going to trade Chad.
Who did you get the second? Real surprises you. Except I thought Jay would take John Green.
Yeah, I was surprised.
I would definitely take John Green over Kenny. But
Who's there?
That's a surprise.
no need for you to argue. Is that
All
the
good.
second round?
All good.
John, just figured you haven't been in an argument tonight. Something needs to get you in an argument.
Well, 2 of us have pounded the table, so there's 6 of us. But yeah,
I was gonna sit back down, baby, but I sit down. I can't do it. It's not safe.
Watch Kenny. Just keep the clock.
Tribute,
Oh,
just keep the clock. And I'm in
somebody
here,
else.
anyone?
and I'm in here because I'm writing down your names.
Huh?
I'm in here because I'm writing
I
down
don't
your names.
mind. I don't mind.
I don't know.
Okay, I think Kenny's
Tommy sure are having a good time tonight.
Is this thing running?
Are we ready?
Is this thing running? I've been kicking it.
It's now focused on the table legs.
Put another quarter in it.
Here's
Bear?
Let's get to work. I gotta take a dump in around.
You taking care of this thing?
No, not me.
Put them all
I
up.
wouldn't have had 8 if I was taking care of it.
All right. Has it been doing dirty? Who's got what?
No, not yet.
Who's first pick?
I am. Me.
Kenny, need a clock, let's go. It's gonna be a hell of a running reception, I'll tell you that. It's gonna be crazy. Kenny, we need a clock.
What's the score of the hockey game, you ready?
I didn't see it.
Score of fucking pennies.
Anyway.
We're gonna kick him that in.
Why is Kenny even in here? He's not a commissioner anymore. So what? Should have Russell Grimes in here keeping it.
Yeah, it's already on the clock. 21, 22, 23 seconds of it.
All right, I'm forward. What, am I on, is it my turn?
Let's go through the numbers real quick so I can record. B is 1, right?
Yes.
Yeah, B, you're on the clock. Who's 2?
Me.
Yeah, you are. B is 2, who's 3? BA is 3. Hey, let's have all the numbers back so we can. J is 4.
many guys like that are so much better than anybody else.
Who is 5? Who's 5?
Who's 5?
David? Yes, I'm fine, sir.
I got 4 and 5 numbers. I
I'm
need
6.
3 more numbers. Who's 7?
Bear.
I'm 7.
Right after I fuck Tony.
Oh,
It's like the movie Colors or something.
Somebody pop in that video and take Kenny out.
Bring Randy back.
Yeah, have her dancing out there and get you out there.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, that was.
I knew that was nice.
It was nice.
Because I was there, but I missed it.
It's already on. B?
People were traded for one. So it's been a while. Everybody here.
My turn, Billy Mims.
Billy Mims.
Shoots that shit down.
The empire is crumbling. They're just plugging through like a vulture.
I expected him to go before I got there.
Okay, who's next?
Jimmy pick though.
Bill King. There goes that one.
There it is. It's just crumbling in front of my eyes.
Jay, why didn't you get number 2 big?
Control it.
I want to protect Billy.
What the numbers are those showing?
Mims, 81. Jay, we gotta. We need one more number back.
Who's got the number?
What
Jay.
number?
Billy King's 58.
Well, Steve Duffy.
I just want to see
Yes, sir.
how he hit.
Who's next?
Me.
Jay, who do you want to know, Ben?
Just Keenan 400.
Jay.
I was care less what he did.
I think you really have to run down.
It's
Mike Carter was taken by.
My first year around this is women's wing.
I know, my short was
Paul Dorsey.
Yeah,
Paul Dorsey.
Yeah.
he was on.
Oh, because my philosophy this year has been sort of to sort of start over because I'm
What's the
gonna,
essay?
I'm gonna not coach next year, so, you know, I've been looking to try to have some fun, sort of change horses. I talked to him on the phone about it. You know, I mean, he hadn't batted that well in the last 2 years. I mean, he's a great guy, he's been with me 8 years, I feel bad about that. If he's around, I'll pick him, but I'm not gonna pick him in the top 3 because I need those. I gotta try and pick the win, right?
Yeah.
With your home run hit, Ken Adrian, Ben Harrison.
Did you pick BA?
Yeah.
You got a minute and 20 seconds.
I've proved twice you don't have to live and die by the dinger.
Okay,
That's what I got by.
I prove once that you do.
Well,
That's what I got by.
Yeah, if you guys, you don't have to.
we just walk on you fuckers.
I need one more number back, guys.
No, you hit a home run that year.
Huh?
You hit a home run that year, didn't you?
Who'd you pick?
Yeah.
That was the whole reason.
Well,
That was the whole reason. Well, I believe it went over his head if I remember correctly.
Whatever it is you're gonna do, do it.
Have a brain cramp.
Had a brain cramp off.
How much time? About a minute.
You got,
What happened after we
No,
left?
you got 40
I
seconds.
watched the videotape
Yeah,
like
you
10 times. Oh, jeez.
Yang shows up, so I showed it another 3 times, you know?
7 o'clock this morning.
Me and Terry came on, so we had to watch.
25 minutes.
I'll take Paul Dorsey.
What number's that?
See, I'm taking anybody who doesn't play third base, that's my philosophy. That doesn't leave too many people in the league.
You could have picked me, Ian.
You can always get a good third baseman in the 13th round.
Who's picked, Tom?
20. Jay, you're on the clock.
Yeah.
Looking for somebody to compliment Big Ken.
Larry Marshall.
Larry Marshall, is that your pick?
What, where, who?
Larry Marshall. Who's next is on the
He's
clock.
never gonna show up, and when he does, he won't.
What number is he?
And he's the worst left fielder in the world, so.
He's not playing well. He's right outside the field.
That's what you
Besides that, he's a nice guy.
Oh, I know. I mean, I thought that too.
If he ever plays a full season.
What number is Larry Marshall?
Damon's pick.
Dave Barry.
Where's Larry Marshall?
What I meant was.
He's
you know,
picked already.
I know, where on
Left
the,
field, I'm not sure.
109.
Where is,
my pick?
Yeah.
More than one, with my life. I'll go out and talk to the
Well, you
kids.
sure.
We have 294.
Russell Ryan, who's picked, and get the whole team back.
Was that right?
But it is-
Now he's got an attitude, he can't hit and he can't field.
But he's gonna wear a shirt.
So,
And he lives in a complex.
Willie,
And he lives in a complex
You
where
got a
they have
short team.
a batting cage.
I do, they are.
he's on a tower, you see, you know,
That'll give me a better position of authority when I come in the huddle, look down and go, boys, not playing so hot down there.
From 4 to 8
What?
weekdays.
I want some action. Understand what I'm saying?
stand up when I'm talking to you. Who are you on?
Hey, what's happened since my pick?
A lot of shit, you should have
Where
been.
is that? He picked Paul Dorsey. Jay picked Larry Marshall.
Hang on.
4 to 8 a weekday.
Who, what round?
To 8.
Third round.
Yeah.
He picked Paul Dorsey.
Yeah.
P-Lo picked Billy Mims.
I did that. Who did, Dave Barry?
Jay picked Larry
I'm
Marshall.
getting all the orange crushers.
Good. You got two of them.
Sorry, Jim.
Yeah. We take two bad franchises and make one bad franchise.
Hey, speak for yourself, motherfucker.
Yeah. All right, I'll be there. I didn't get to see it.
We're like 60
All right.
years old. We're going.
Going for the sentimental pick. Carl Anderson Jr.
Let's watch that.
Fowler,
It's not acceptable. Carl Anderson Jr. Yeah, but he really wants to play. He talked Carl into staying on.
What pick?
Jay, you took
My pick, and I don't have one, so it goes to Bear, who doesn't have one, so it goes to
Dick.
Dick Sissel.
I got two of them.
That's right, buddy.
3 minutes apiece.
2 in a row.
Yeah.
But three,
I'm sure you articulate which is which.
I'm not gonna be so quick.
That orange crush outfield.
We're all short, just get it over their head.
Last 5 minutes, this fucking camera's been looking at your back.
I was saying Paul Bruce is my
Just realize that.